This is TWiT.
Oh, I love this story. Now, I'm going to say up front. I'm going to say it up front. Allegedly. Then I'm not going to say it anymore because I think they got these guys dead to rights.
Allegedly.
So, and this was fast work on the part of the FBI.
Turns out when it's teens who've hacked into Twitter, you can get them arrested.
Get them.
Lickety split.
Go get them.
Else.
Well, the teens were kind of not really. Their OPSEC wasn't really good, shall I say?
You're telling me a 17-year-old doesn't have great OPSEC? What is this?
Also, Twitter's OPSEC wasn't that good.
Well, the Twitter was just as bad. Twitter was terrible. So I think, again, allegedly. Allegedly, and this is from the court documents. Vice actually got a look at the court documents. A 17-year-old kid. So remember we said it was Kirk? They think this is Kirk. I'm not going to say, okay, because it is alleged, trial hasn't happened, I'm not going to say anybody's names. I'll just use their handles. But Kirk just graduated high school. And what Kirk did, he also, there were charges against two other suspects, 19-year-old Chaywan and Rolex. He's 22. These were guys that did the OG users. They were looking for the OG user accounts. Kirk figured out apparently how to get into the Twitter God mode, but it was a two-step hack. Now this is something we didn't know before. I had mentioned that apparently he was able to get credentials to Twitter's Slack account, and they had pinned the login to the God mode in the top of the Slack account. So he got that, but I didn't know this part. It was two-factor. See, they do have good OPSEC. So Kirk, not his real name, calls up 17. Remember, says, "Hi, this is Twitter security, and we think there's been a breach. I just want to verify. Did you just get a code? A 6-digit code? Did you just get one? Yeah. Can you? What was that code? Was it 6493222? No. Oh no. What was it? Well, I don't. It was 474933. Oh boy, we got a problem. I'll get back to you. Thank you for your help, citizen." So it was what they call a phone spear phishing attack. Then he gets in like 2 weeks before the Bitcoin stuff, and then he goes on the discourse for OG users and says, I wish I could find the. I was reading it this morning. I think it was Brian Krebs had it. The dialogue on discourse. I can get. What do you want? I can get you anything you want. $1,000. Because here we go.
Speaking of
don't show his picture.
While you're looking for it.
Yeah.
The quest for OG handles. If anybody hasn't listened to Reply All, has a phenomenal podcast episode where their host Alex Goldman gets into the Discord room of a lot of these people who are hacking accounts to try and get OG handles. And OG handles again is shorthand for a single letter account.
At 6.
At 6 or something
That's
like
Adrian
that. Or
Lamo's
there are other single word accounts where it's at Lizard or at Harry. You know.
He wanted at Vampire. That was a big one. He wanted that one. So here's a picture of the negotiation. By the way, apparently, I didn't know this, but Discord, keeps logs. So they got the whole thing.
Great OPSEC.
Yeah. Well, it gets worse. There it is. There's his Bitcoin address right there. He says, "I'll take 10K. Here's my Bitcoin address. Let me know." And so they were negotiating over how much with Chaywan / Ever So Anxious, also known as Mason. And so... But there was a lot of
this is great. He said, "Would you be able to get this done? He's at the doctor's right now, but can pay you when he gets back from the doctor's."
Yeah, in an hour or so.
Great.
Yeah, they're kids. they're kids. One's 19, one's 22, and then Kirk is just 17, just graduated.
So now that I'm not running for office, I feel like I could say this. Leo, remember when War Games came out?
Yeah.
That's all I did as a teenager. I'm going to be serious. That's all I did.
You're a hacker. You're a
hack
hacker.
in the BBSs.
Yep.
I mean, I would, if I were 17 today, I would
have been
totally
doing that.
be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, this poor kid.
Kirk
Would you be Kurt or Rolex?
Rolex, baby.
I think I'm more of a Kirk because of the bad decision making.
Kirk says, I work for Twitter. I can claim, here's the dialogue. This is from ZDNet. I can claim any for you. Let me know. Don't tell anyone. Then Rolex says, LOL, prove it. Then Kirk says, okay, give me your Twitter handle. I'll pull it up. So Rolex says, I'm Vienna Cat 921. Kirk says, okay, what's it say now? Oh, dude, you can do it. So, dude. So he says 5K for all three. Yeah. Is Vampire doable? Guy wants him. Yeah, sure. I can get you at Vampire. Whatever you want, I can get it for you. 1K minimum. Let's say that for non-OGA. Rolex actually says you should charge 2.5 for OG. Nah, just make it 1K, says Kirk, for all of them. 1K is fine. All right. All righty then.
A man of the people.
A man of the people. So he made a few mistakes. Just a couple. So the FBI, the way the FBI got this, once they got the user details from Discord, they had a copy of the OG users forum database that had leaked online in April. And apparently these guys were still using the same handles. The database had not only their usernames, but emails and IP addresses. Okay. Okay. And then one of the guys got caught because he linked the Discord username from his OG users page. So now we got Kirk matched up, Rolex matched up. And then they apparently he used the same two email addresses to register a Coinbase account. One of the things, and by the way, that was how he was going to get the money with the Bitcoin address. But one of the things Coinbase does, and I know this because I signed up for an account a while ago, they want a picture of your driver's license. So he sent them a photo of his driver's license with his home address on it. He used his home connection to access those accounts on all three sites: Discord, Coinbase, and OG users. They used the driver's license. They used their own credit cards. So they were just kids.
Here's the thing, Leo. Like, this is all bringing back flashbacks from my web spam days when you'd have a black hat and you'd pull on a thread. And the fact is, spammers are lazy. And if you are good, you can come up with 15 different ways to track somebody. Yeah. And unless they get all 15 right, that's all right. You can find they missed number 12. Okay, now you can find their whole network or whatever, shut it down, not let them know how you did it, leave a few so that you keep them guessing. Like, most spammers are lazy and they do things like reuse information, reuse logins. Like, well, also, this is bad though.
This is a valuable reminder that Bitcoin is not anonymous. If you ever want to get anything out of it, that at some point, if you want the money, you're going to have to go somewhere to get it, right? And apparently, Coinbase would not be your first choice. Coinbase, by the way, say. They blocked $280,000 from being sent to the scammers. Court documents say that they did get 12.83 Bitcoin, which is $117,000. So this was actually a very lucrative scam. Remember, they tweeted as Barack Obama and Joe Biden and Bill Gates and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos.
I don't know, though. I feel like that's not... I would expect you'd get more for tweeting as all of these people asking people to send Bitcoin. 117,000?
I know. Could have been. Could have been somebody.
Yeah.
Instead of in jail.
They could have been millionaires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twitter's.
Now they're in just a Florida jail.
Remember, the first thing Twitter said was, well, they only downloaded DMs from 8 accounts. That number has gone up.
36, right?
Yeah, 36 DMs. Password reset for 45. He interacted with 130 accounts. This is from the logs from the Twitter admin tool. I figured those are probably accurate.
But what I want to know then is if it was this collection of teens ostensibly getting OG usernames, why did they access the DMs of some elected official in the Netherlands?
Yeah, isn't that interesting? What does Kirk know that we don't? Yeah, I feel. Yeah, see, this is this will be the everlasting question. So now we know Kirk is not really Vladimir. He's actually some kid just got out of high school in Tampa. But I feel sorry for him because his life. Well, yeah, maybe not. He might get a good job when he gets out of jail.
But here's the thing: if a 17-year-old in Tampa can do this in what sounds like kind of a drunken weekend. What does that say for nation states and other, large actors that are maybe a little more subtle?
Yeah, that may well already have had this access for a long time. But if you're smart, you don't announce it. You just, you sit there and watch.
Yeah, if you're smart, you don't tweet out the Bitcoin scam everybody's accounts.
I love just the idea of Kirk, this 17-year-old just got out of high school, pretending to be Twitter's security. Hi.
I wonder if he wrote a script or something for him to say, or was he just freestyling?
He might be really good at this. I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Don't piss off Kirk.
Don't piss off Kirk.
Yeah.
Imagine if a nation state were really, really going after us. I mean, there have to be 0 days for Facebook and, Twitter that they don't know about. If Twitter's freaking posting God mode in their Slack, I mean, of course. And
that's so stupid. That's so stupid.
Other thing, do you ever wonder about why they didn't get Donald Trump's account? Because my theory on this is after that Twitter employee, deleted his account. What was it? A year ago, roughly?
He wasn't even an employee. He was a contractor.
Right. I bet that they put some kind of hard-coded break in his account or something.
I bet in the president's, but apparently not in Joe Biden, Elon Musk's, or Jeff Bezos's. And after all, the #1 most followed Twitter user is Barack Obama. Didn't put any protections there, apparently.
Yeah.
And now there's more information. Twitter contractors reportedly used internal tools to spy on celebrities, including Beyonce. I can't imagine a worse waste of energy than reading Beyonce's DMs, but some Twitter contractors made a kind of game out of creating bogus help desk inquiries that let them spy on the account of celebrities. Twitter, you would think after the breach, the Donald's account, after Jack Dorsey got hacked last year, you would think they would have some sort of better policies.
Yeah.
Twitter probably thinks, as I still do, that it's just a message. It's just a thing. It's not. But the president of the United States uses it to announce things like, I'm going to ban TikTok. So maybe it is more important.
Delay the election.
Yeah, delay the election. Maybe there is some importance there. Maybe he didn't even tweet that. Maybe somebody else did. Maybe Kirk. Maybe Kirk thought it was a good idea.